The scene opens in the high gleaming halls of the Galactic Council, where the leaders of numerous alien species gather to discuss their latest plans. These powerful beings, each more advanced than humanity could ever dream, look down upon Earth with disdain. The hum of their conversations fills the air, and their laughter echoes through the grand chamber as they discuss the humans, calling them primitive, weak, and insignificant. The aliens have been monitoring Earth for years, studying their technology, and to them, humanity was nothing more than a footnote in the grand scheme of the universe. A large holographic screen flickers to life in the center of the room, showing Earth's latest attempt at creating new defense technology. A rudimentary space warship. The ship looks outdated, with clunky designs and primitive engines, nowhere near the level of the sleek, advanced vessels the aliens possessed. A general from one of the more technologically advanced species sneers at the image, scoffing at the idea of such an outdated ship posing any kind of threat. He waves his hand dismissively, signaling for the screen to be turned off. Is this really the best they can do? The general laughs cruelly. We could destroy their entire planet with one sweep of our fleet. His words send ripples of laughter through the room. The alien leaders all nod in agreement, confident in their own technological superiority. Another council member, a high-ranking officer of an elite alien empire, adds, "The humans will never be able to defend themselves. Their weapons are child's play compared to the might of our warships. They're nothing but an amusing curiosity in the galaxy. We should wipe them out before they become a bigger problem." The laughter continues, growing louder as they all mock the feeble attempts of Earth to defend itself from threats. It's clear that the entire council believes Earth poses no real challenge to their immense power. The aliens are convinced that no matter what Earth does, they will never stand a chance against the combined might of the Galactic Council. But little do they know, the fate of their entire empire is about to be changed by something they would never expect. Something so small, so unexpected, that it will shake the very foundation of the galaxy. Meanwhile, on Earth, in a small, cluttered basement, a 13-year-old boy named Alex is hard at work. The room is filled with pieces of old electronics, half-built machines, and various tech scraps. Alex's eyes are focused on his work, hands moving quickly as he tinkers with an ancient computer. He is alone, in his own world, completely unaware that he's about to create something that will alter the course of history. Alex has always been fascinated by technology. While most kids his age were playing video games or hanging out with friends, Alex spent his free time learning about space exploration and ancient technologies. His fascination with warships and space technology was something he inherited from his father, a former military officer who had passed down his knowledge of defense systems and engineering to Alex. Despite his love for the subject, Alex had no formal training. He was just a kid with a knack for figuring out how things worked. On this particular evening, Alex is working on something that he believes will be a huge breakthrough, a new type of spacecraft designed to be faster, more agile, and more powerful than anything humanity had ever built. But there's a catch. The designs he's using are based on old blueprints of alien technology he found while researching on the internet. He didn't understand them fully, but he had spent countless hours studying the complex designs and attempting to recreate them using the parts he had. The blueprint Alex is working on is for a warship, one that looks similar to the sleek, advanced vessels that the aliens in the Galactic Council have built. It's a beautiful ship with sharp edges and a streamlined shape, designed for speed and maneuverability. In his basement, Alex doesn't know it, but his creation is no mere child's fantasy. He's unknowingly reactivated a dormant blueprint for a ship far beyond anything Earth's current technology can produce. The ship is powered by advanced energy systems, utilizing technology that Alex could never understand. And yet he's making it come to life piece by piece. The suspense builds as Alex carefully connects the last few wires, and the ship's holographic model springs to life on the screen in front of him. A soft hum fills the air as the ship's systems begin to boot up. The glow of the hologram reflects in Alex's wide eyes. He steps back, marveling at the beauty of the design, unaware of the consequences that his creation will have. In that very moment, the unthinkable happens. Without warning, the ship's activation triggers a pulse of energy, a burst of power so strong that it shoots through the makeshift wires and connects to a nearby satellite. The satellite, which is part of Earth's outdated communications network, sends the signal straight into space. Alex, who has no idea what just happened, continues to marvel at his creation, still lost in his own world. What Alex doesn't realize is that the ship he has just activated is now flying through the vast emptiness of space, heading toward the stars at unimaginable speeds. The pulse of energy sent out by the ship has inadvertently activated its advanced propulsion systems, which kick in with a power that surpasses anything humanity has ever seen. The Warship, designed to be fast, is now faster than any ship in the galaxy. It moves through space at speeds that should be impossible, breaking all known laws of physics. At the same time, back in the Galactic Council chamber, the aliens are still laughing at Earth. But suddenly, one of the council members stops, his eyes narrowing as a strange signal appears on his screen. The screen displays an image of a ship, a human-designed warship. But this one is unlike anything the council has ever seen. It's moving far too fast, and its design is eerily similar to their own advanced warships, but it's clearly human-made. What is this? The council member mutters under his breath. The general who had mocked Earth earlier looks at the screen, his face instantly shifting from smug arrogance to confusion and concern. The ship, which should have been slow and outdated, is moving with a precision and speed that no human-made vessel should be capable of. The ship is far more advanced than anything Earth should have, and it's traveling through space like a streak of light, faster than anything the aliens had thought possible. Is this a new weapon from Earth? The general asks, his voice now tense with a sense of unease. A series of alarms start to ring out in the Galactic Council chamber as the ship's trajectory is plotted, and the reality of what's happening begins to set in. The ship is moving toward their space, on a direct path toward their most prized territories. The aliens scramble to understand how this could have happened. How could a primitive species like Earth have created such a powerful ship without their knowledge? This could mean only one thing. Earth is no longer the insignificant, weak planet they had once thought. This could be the beginning of a new power in the galaxy, one they had underestimated. As the ship's signal continues to ping across the galaxy, both the aliens and humans are left in a state of uncertainty. The Galactic Council's superiority is being questioned, and the fate of Earth and its people is about to be changed forever. The suspense continues to build. The child's creation, accidentally sent into the cosmos, is now hurtling toward the unknown. No one, human or alien, knows just how powerful this ship really is. But one thing is certain: Earth will never be the same again. The quiet of the night is broken by a sudden burst of energy. The warship, the creation of a 13-year-old boy, cuts through Earth's atmosphere and enters space. The sleek vessel, designed with a mix of advanced alien technology and the child's raw ingenuity, rockets toward the stars, its engines burning brightly in the black void. For a moment, everything seems normal. The Earth's military, still entrenched in outdated technology and slow, cumbersome ships, sees no cause for concern. The child's warship had been thought of as nothing more than an experimental project, a childish fantasy that had no real chance of succeeding. The military had dismissed it weeks ago, assuming it was just another failed attempt to catch up to alien advancements. They were wrong. As the warship ascends, the high-tech sensors of Earth's defense systems fail to register its presence at first. The ship was never supposed to be this fast, this powerful. But as it climbs higher, the ship breaks free of the Earth's gravity, leaving a trail of glowing light in its wake. And then, with a sudden surge, it disappears from the radar screens. At first, the military thinks it's a glitch, a mistake, or maybe even an anomaly. But then, something happens that makes them realize they are facing something entirely unexpected. A blip appears on their radar, and this time, it's moving far too fast. Earth's military has had enough experience to recognize when something is out of the ordinary, but this ship is beyond anything they have ever encountered. It's faster, sleeker, and more agile than anything their scientists and engineers have been able to design in decades. The child's project, thought to be a failure, is now an advanced, fully functioning warship capable of outpacing anything humanity has ever created. In that very moment, the unthinkable happens. Without warning, the ship's activation triggers a pulse of energy, a burst of power so strong that it shoots through the makeshift wires and connects to a nearby satellite. The satellite, which is part of Earth's outdated communications network, sends the signal straight into space. Alex, who has no idea what just happened, continues to marvel at his creation, still lost in his own world. What Alex doesn't realize is that the ship he has just activated is now flying through the vast emptiness of space, heading toward the stars at unimaginable speeds. The pulse of energy sent out by the ship has inadvertently activated its advanced propulsion systems, which kick in with a power that surpasses anything humanity has ever seen. The warship, designed to be fast, is now faster than any ship in the galaxy. It moves through space at speeds that should be impossible, breaking all known laws of physics. At the same time, back in the Galactic Council chamber, the aliens are still laughing at Earth. But suddenly, one of the council members stops, his eyes narrowing as a strange signal appears on his screen. The screen displays an image of a ship, a human-designed warship. But this one is unlike anything the council has ever seen. It's moving far too fast, and its design is eerily similar to their own advanced warships, but it's clearly human-made. What is this? The council member mutters under his breath. The general who had mocked Earth earlier looks at the screen, his face instantly shifting from smug arrogance to confusion and concern. The ship, which should have been slow and outdated, is moving with a precision and speed that no human-made vessel should be capable of. The ship is far more advanced than anything Earth should have, and it's traveling through space like a streak of light, faster than anything the aliens had thought possible. Is this a new weapon from Earth? The general asks, his voice now tense with a sense of unease. A series of alarms start to ring out in the Galactic Council chamber as the ship's trajectory is plotted, and the reality of what's happening begins to set in. The ship is moving toward their space, on a direct path toward their most prized territories. The aliens scramble to understand how this could have happened. How could a primitive species like Earth have created such a powerful ship without their knowledge? This could mean only one thing. Earth is no longer the insignificant, weak planet they had once thought. This could be the beginning of a new power in the galaxy, one they had underestimated. As the ship's signal continues to ping across the galaxy, both the aliens and humans are left in a state of uncertainty. The Galactic Council's superiority is being questioned, and the fate of Earth and its people is about to be changed forever. The suspense continues to build. The child's creation, accidentally sent into the cosmos, is now hurtling toward the unknown. No one, human or alien, knows just how powerful this ship really is. But one thing is certain: Earth will never be the same again. The quiet of the night is broken by a sudden burst of energy. The warship, the creation of a 13-year-old boy, cuts through Earth's atmosphere and enters space. The sleek vessel, designed with a mix of advanced alien technology and the child's raw ingenuity, rockets toward the stars, its engines burning brightly in the black void. For a moment, everything seems normal. The Earth's military, still entrenched in outdated technology and slow, cumbersome ships, sees no cause for concern. The child's warship had been thought of as nothing more than an experimental project, a childish fantasy that had no real chance of succeeding. The military had dismissed it weeks ago, assuming it was just another failed attempt to catch up to alien advancements. They were wrong. As the warship ascends, The high-tech sensors of Earth's defense systems fail to register its presence at first. The ship was never supposed to be this fast, this powerful. But as it climbs higher, the ship breaks free of the Earth's gravity, leaving a trail of glowing light in its wake. And then, with a sudden surge, it disappears from the radar screens. At first, the military thinks it's a glitch, a mistake, or maybe even an anomaly. But then, something happens that makes them realize they are facing something entirely unexpected. A blip appears on their radar, and this time, it's moving far too fast. Earth's military has had enough experience to recognize when something is out of the ordinary, but this ship is beyond anything they have ever encountered. It's faster, sleeker, and more agile than anything their scientists and engineers have been able to design in decades. The Child's project, thought to be a failure, is now an advanced, fully functioning warship capable of outpacing anything humanity has ever created. The moment Earth's military realizes what's happening, alarms go off across the planet. Officers scramble to their stations, panicking as they watch the radar screens. They are faced with the impossible. A human-made warship far beyond their current technology, streaking into the heavens with a speed no one had anticipated. Meanwhile, in the Galactic Council's chamber, their own radar systems pick up a strange signal coming from deep in Earth's space. It's a ship, no, it's a warship, moving at an impossible speed. The Council members had been discussing Earth's primitive technology just moments before, mocking the humans for their lack of advancement. Now that very ship is moving faster than anything they could have imagined, far faster than any ship from their own fleets. The alien scouts, the fastest ships in the galaxy, are dispatched immediately to intercept this rogue human ship. They are the galaxy's elite, designed to travel faster than any other ship and equipped with technology far beyond anything humanity could dream of. But the strange human warship is not so easily caught. As the alien scouts approach, the human ship activates its cloaking device, vanishing into the void. Back on Earth, the military is scrambling. They send out their own fastest ships, but they are too slow to catch up. The warship's cloak hides it from every radar system on Earth, making it nearly invisible to any detection. The military officers are now panicked, their old ships obsolete in the face of this new advanced vessel. The chase is on, but Earth's fleet is hopelessly outclassed by a ship designed by a child in a basement. As the human warship accelerates, it glides through space effortlessly, leaving Earth's outdated ships behind. The ship is a blur of motion, its sleek form cutting through the stars like a comet. Its systems are designed to be not just fast, but intelligent. An artificial intelligence built into the ship's core allows it to make split-second decisions and react with perfect precision to every twist and turn in space. The ship's cloaking device activates again, disappearing from the radar once more. It seems to flicker in and out of existence, appearing one moment and vanishing the next. The alien scouts, unable to lock onto the ship's location, find themselves trailing behind as the human vessel races through the cosmos. Then comes the turbo boost, a feature no one expected. The ship suddenly surges forward, leaving a trail of light behind it, moving at speeds that surpass anything the alien ships can achieve. The alien scouts are left in its wake, unable to keep up. They scramble to adjust their strategies, but the human warship is always one step ahead. The chase is no longer a simple pursuit, it's a race for survival. Visuals of the chase fill the reader's mind. The human ship, glowing brightly with its advanced technology, slices through the black void of space. The stars blur as the ship's engines roar to life, propelling it forward with unimaginable force. The alien ships, smaller and faster, dart around the human vessel, but the warship's movements are fluid and precise. Each time the aliens think they have it cornered, the human ship vanishes and reappears somewhere else, evading their pursuit with ease. The alien scouts fire upon the ship, their weapons designed to cut through anything in their path. But the human warship's shields are impenetrable, absorbing the blasts and deflecting them effortlessly. Each strike against the ship creates a burst of light that fills space, but the warship doesn't slow down. It keeps pushing forward, its advanced engines pushing it to the limits of speed. As the chase continues, the alien commanders are left in disbelief. They had expected Earth's ships to be slow, outdated, and easily destroyed. Instead, they are faced with a warship that moves with the grace and power of something from their own fleets. The humans, whom they had mocked as insignificant, have created something truly dangerous. At the same time, on Earth, military officers are watching in awe. They had written off the child's creation as nothing more than a hobby project, something that wouldn't even make it past Earth's atmosphere. But now, they realize they have just witnessed the impossible. A human-made warship that is not only capable of reaching space, but is now outpacing the fastest alien ships in the galaxy. The tension builds as the human warship heads toward uncharted space, the alien scouts in hot pursuit. The stakes are higher than ever before. The warship, still unknown to both humans and aliens, continues its journey at breakneck speeds, and no one knows what will happen next. Will Earth's military be able to catch up and harness the full power of this unexpected weapon? Can the child's prototype become the key to humanity's survival against the far superior alien forces? As the warship races across the stars, the questions remain unanswered, and the mystery of its origins deepens. The action is fast, thrilling, and filled with suspense, leaving readers on the edge of their seats, eager to find out what will happen next. The prototype warship, designed by an unlikely creator, has been unleashed upon the galaxy, and nothing will ever be the same again. The peaceful hum of Earth's daily routine is shattered when the Galactic Council, the most powerful and technologically advanced civilization in the galaxy, declares war. The Council, infuriated by the sudden emergence of a human-made warship capable of outmatching their forces, orders an immediate strike on Earth. Their military, one of the most elite and fearsome in the universe, is dispatched to wipe out the planet and erase this new threat from existence. News reports spread like wildfire across Earth, showing footage of alien forces heading toward the planet. Massive warships, sleek and terrifying, slip through the folds of space, their engines blazing as they approach. The child, completely unaware of the consequences of his actions, sits in his room, watching the broadcasts on the news. He had never meant to start a war. His intention was never to create a weapon. But now, the galaxy's most powerful beings were coming to Earth to destroy it. He stares at the screen, the weight of the situation slowly dawning on him. In his mind, he never saw his invention as anything more than a mere project, something fun to work on during his free time. But the ship, his ship, had become more than that. It had become Earth's last hope, and now the entire planet was on the line. His family, gathered around the television, is just as shocked. His parents can barely comprehend what's happening. They look at him, their eyes filled with a mix of concern and disbelief. How could something his son had designed in their basement, a creation they thought was just a fantasy, lead to this? They try to make sense of it, but there is no easy explanation. The world is on the brink of war, and their son's invention is the spark that has ignited it all. Meanwhile, Earth's government is scrambling to form a defense. They have no real military advantage against the Galactic Council's advanced fleet. Their ships are outdated, their technology nowhere near the level of what the aliens possess. The child's warship is Earth's only chance, but even that is untested in battle. They need it, and they need it now. The military is in disarray, torn between panic and desperation. There is no time to waste. Earth has never faced anything like this. The Council's fleet is already moving into position, and Earth's defenses are nowhere near prepared for a full-scale war against a galactic power. The idea of facing such an overwhelming force is almost too much to comprehend. But one thing is certain. Earth's forces have no chance without the child's creation. The government quickly contacts the child, and a team of military officers arrives at his house, urging him to work with them to prepare his warship for battle. They know it's their only hope, but the child is conflicted. He had never intended for any of this to happen. He's just a kid, a curious teenager who never imagined his invention would have such consequences. He watches as soldiers swarm his house, their presence intimidating. He feels a weight on his shoulders that he can't shake, a sense of responsibility that he never asked for. His father, a high-ranking military officer, is among the first to arrive. He's not just a soldier, he's a father, and right now, he faces the hardest decision of his life. The fate of the planet, the future of humanity, rests in his hands. And yet, he's torn. How can he, as a father, use his own son's creation as a weapon? How can he lead an army into battle when that very army will be fighting against the child's own creation? The emotional turmoil is overwhelming. The child's father walks into the room where his son is sitting, the weight of the world on both their shoulders. The room is tense with uncertainty, and the child looks up, his face filled with confusion and fear. "Son," his father says quietly, "we need your ship. We need your help." His voice cracks, betraying the emotional conflict that's waging inside him. The child hesitates, unsure of what to do. He never wanted this, never wanted his father to be in this position. "I didn't mean for this to happen," the child says, his voice shaking. "I just wanted to build something cool." "I know," his father replies, his eyes softening. "But now, we don't have a choice. We have to fight. And your ship is our best chance." There's a long silence between them, and then the child nods, albeit reluctantly. He doesn't fully understand the implications of war, but he understands the gravity of the situation. The world he once knew is slipping away, and now he's at the center of it all. "I'll help," the child says, though it's clear that this decision weighs heavily on him. "But I don't want anyone to get hurt because of me." His father smiles sadly, a deep sense of love and pride mixed with the harsh reality of their circumstances. "We'll do everything we can to keep you safe, son. But we have to do this. For Earth." As the father and son prepare to face the coming storm, the weight of their decisions hangs over them. The child's creation, once an innocent experiment, has become the planet's most powerful weapon, and its only chance for survival. But even with the warship's advanced technology, the odds are stacked against them. The Galactic Council is not a foe to be underestimated, and they won't go down without a fight. In the coming days, Earth's forces begin to rally. The military starts modifying the child's ship, adding weapons and shields, preparing for battle in ways no one ever thought possible. The ship, once a prototype, is now humanity's last line of defense. The government works around the clock, trying to prepare for the inevitable clash between Earth and the Galactic Empire. The countdown to war begins. The alien fleet is getting closer, and Earth's defenses are still not ready. Tensions run high, and every passing minute feels like an eternity. The child watches from the sidelines, the weight of his creation pressing down on him. He knows that his invention could either save the world or lead to its destruction. The responsibility feels too much for someone his age. As the day of the battle draws near, the child finds himself standing at the edge of a new reality. A world he once thought of as simple and safe is now a battleground, and he is at the center of it. His father's words echo in his mind. "We have to fight. For Earth." With the Galactic Council's fleet closing in, the time for preparation is almost over. Earth's forces are readying themselves for the fight of their lives, and the child is about to become the most important figure in the galaxy. His ship will lead the charge against the most powerful enemy humanity has ever faced. As the father and son prepare for what's to come, they know the battle ahead will be long, brutal, and filled with uncertainty. But one thing is clear. They will fight, and they will fight together, not just for Earth, but for each other. The fate of the galaxy rests on their shoulders, and the time for action is finally here. The tension in Earth's orbit is palpable. The vastness of space, once a place of wonder and mystery, now feels like a battlefield. The Galactic Council's armada has arrived, and the first wave of battle has begun. In the distance, enormous warships, their surfaces gleaming coldly under the light of distant stars, move into formation. Their weapons are primed, and their mission is clear: to obliterate Earth and its newly discovered warship. On Earth, the human forces brace themselves for what is about to come. The once peaceful planet is now on the brink of destruction, and there's no turning back. As the child watches from the safety of the command center, his heart pounds in his chest. His invention, the ship that had inadvertently become Earth's savior, is the only hope they have now. Its speed, advanced weaponry, and cloaking technology could be humanity's lifeline against an overwhelming enemy force. In the distance, Earth's ships, which had long been outdated and underfunded, now prepare for the confrontation. The Galactic Council's ships are far more advanced, and the human fleet looks like nothing more than a collection of outdated vessels barely equipped for this kind of battle. The odds are stacked against them, but the child's warship offers a glimmer of hope. As the first wave of alien ships descends upon Earth's orbit, the child's warship is ready. The tension in the command center is palpable. The battle is about to begin, and Earth's forces know that their survival depends on one thing: the child's ship. The child's ship, despite being untested in real combat, is their only weapon that can take on the overwhelming alien forces. The moment the alien ships move into position, Earth's forces engage. The child's warship takes off, streaking through the sky at an incredible speed, faster than anything the human military has ever seen. The child, watching from the command center, feels a sense of awe as his creation moves through space with an agility that no one thought possible. His invention is more than just a ship. It's a symbol of hope, the one thing that might give Earth the chance to survive this brutal attack. As the child's warship enters the fray, the action intensifies. Laser blasts fill the air, streaking through space like deadly arcs of lightning. Explosions rock the battlefield as Earth's ships try to hold their ground, but they are no match for the might of the Galactic Council's advanced weaponry. The child's warship, however, is a different story. Its speed and cloaking technology allow it to weave in and out of enemy fire, dodging blasts and taking out alien ships one by one. The first test of the ship's abilities is a success. The warship's powerful laser cannons fire with precision, disintegrating alien destroyers in flashes of blinding light. The child's heart races as he watches his ship, his creation, tear through space, evading enemy attacks with ease. He can hardly believe what he's witnessing. What was once a dream, something he had worked on in his basement, is now playing a pivotal role in the defense of Earth. As the battle rages on, the child's warship continues to dominate the battlefield. It moves like a ghost, invisible to the enemy's radar, its cloaking technology making it nearly impossible to track. The ship's advanced turbo boosts allow it to zip through space at lightning speeds, leaving alien ships in its wake. It's the perfect weapon against a technologically superior enemy, and it's proving to be more than a match for the Galactic Council's forces. The stakes couldn't be higher. The battle is fierce, and the cost of failure is unimaginable. The human forces are doing everything they can to hold their ground, but the aliens are relentless. The air is thick with tension as the two sides clash, each determined to secure victory. Explosions echo through space as both sides trade blows, their ships maneuvering through the stars in a deadly dance of destruction. In the midst of this chaos, the child's warship continues to make a difference. It's a beacon of hope for Earth, its advanced technology giving the human forces a fighting chance. But as the battle reaches its peak, the inevitable happens. The child's warship takes a hit, its shields flickering under the intensity of the alien fire. It's a close call, but the ship manages to survive, its advanced repair systems kicking in to patch up the damage before it becomes critical. The child breathes a sigh of relief, but there's no time to waste. The battle is far from over. The action grows even more intense as the alien ships begin to realize that they are facing a far greater threat than they had anticipated. The Galactic Council's fleet is formidable, but the child's warship is unlike anything they've ever seen. With its superior speed and cloaking ability, the warship becomes a nightmare for the alien forces, slipping past their defenses and launching devastating attacks. But even as the child's warship fights valiantly, Earth's forces are not without their own casualties. The battle is taking its toll, and as the minutes pass, the human soldiers begin to fall. The child's father, who had been leading the charge on the ground, finds himself facing the harsh reality of war. He's witnessed countless battles in his career, but this one feels different. The stakes are higher, and the enemy is unlike any he's ever faced. As the battle drags on, the child's father is struck down by enemy fire. The sight of his death is a crushing blow to the child, who watches in horror as the father he had looked up to falls. The loss of Bonner, a close family friend and a soldier who had fought alongside the child's father, is a moment that hits hard. Bonner had been like an uncle to the child, and now he's gone. His death is a pivotal emotional moment, a reminder that war takes its toll on everyone, even the bravest among them. The child, now forced to face the harsh realities of war, feels a deep sense of loss and grief. The battle that he had once thought of as an adventure has become something far darker, something that he can no longer deny. The stakes of the conflict are no longer abstract. They are personal, and the cost of failure is more than just the loss of Earth. It's the loss of those closest to him. As the battle rages on, the child's determination grows. He knows that he must fight on, not just for his father and Bonner, but for Earth and for the future of humanity. The war is far from over, and the fight will only get more brutal. But the child's warship remains a symbol of hope, a beacon of resistance against the overwhelming forces of the Galactic Council. The first clash is just the beginning. The battle for Earth has only just begun, and the stakes are higher than ever. The child's ship has proven itself as a powerful weapon, but the war is far from won. The death of loved ones, the destruction of cities, and the sacrifice of soldiers will all come into play as humanity fights for its survival. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the battle has only just begun, and the child's journey is only starting. The fight for Earth and for the future will continue. The aftermath of the first clash has left Earth battered but not broken. The loss of loved ones, the destruction of entire cities, and the crushing weight of war weigh heavily on the shoulders of every soldier, every civilian, and every leader. But amidst the rubble, a flicker of hope remains. The child's ship, the same vessel that had unexpectedly turned the tide in the earlier battle, becomes the symbol of humanity's resistance against the overwhelming might of the Galactic Council. The child, once a mere civilian with no military experience, is now looked upon as a hero. His invention, born from curiosity and a deep desire to protect his home, has become the focal point of Earth's counteroffensive. He is no longer just a boy. He is a leader, a beacon of hope in a dark and uncertain time. But as the days pass, it becomes clear that humanity's survival depends not just on the child's ship, but on the unity of the human race. The Galactic Council's forces, vast and ruthless, are relentless, and Earth's military cannot fight alone. The child, understanding the gravity of the situation, takes action. He begins working alongside Earth's top scientists and military personnel, pouring all his knowledge and energy into upgrading his ship. What was once a prototype now becomes a weapon of unparalleled power. The ship's cloaking technology is improved, its weapons are enhanced, and new systems are integrated to make it faster, stronger, and more deadly. The child's invention becomes humanity's greatest hope, and it is ready to face the full force of the Galactic Council. With his upgraded ship, the child leads a daring mission to take down the Galactic Council's flagship, the heart of the enemy's military might. Earth's defense forces, now rallied by the child's bravery and ingenuity, prepare for an unprecedented attack. The stakes couldn't be higher. This is humanity's last chance to break the alien hold on Earth and secure a future for the human race. The plan is simple: infiltrate the flagship, disable its central control systems, and eliminate the threat once and for all. The battle begins as Earth's forces launch their surprise assault. Ships that were once slow and outdated now streak through space with newfound purpose, their weapons primed and ready. The child's ship, at the front of the formation, cuts through space like a bolt of lightning. Its sleek frame and powerful engines leave the enemy in awe, as if nature itself had unleashed a force to be reckoned with. The alien fleet, caught off guard by the sudden attack, scrambles to respond, but it's too late. Earth's forces are already within range. Epic visuals fill the screen as Earth's ships infiltrate the alien fleet's defenses. The child's ship, now the most powerful vessel in the galaxy, leads the charge, weaving through enemy fire with a precision that the aliens cannot match. Its cloaking technology makes it nearly invisible, slipping past enemy ships undetected as it heads toward the heart of the fleet. The battle that ensues is intense. Laser blasts, missile fire, and explosions light up the space around them as Earth's forces take on the alien armada. But it's not just brute force that wins this battle. The human forces have learned from their earlier encounters. With the help of Earth's best scientists and hackers, they discover a critical vulnerability in the alien fleet's central control systems. The AI supremacy that controls the alien forces, once thought to be impenetrable, begins to show signs of weakness. The humans, using their ingenuity and determination, manage to infiltrate the aliens' command systems, slowly breaking down their defenses from within. As Earth's forces breach the alien flagship's outer defenses, they are met with a fierce counterattack. The flagship's automated defense systems are activated, but the child's ship, with its superior technology, is able to evade them. The child's ship races through the enemy vessel, narrowly avoiding enemy fire as it makes its way toward the control center. The visuals are breathtaking. Massive corridors of alien metal stretch out before the ship as humans and aliens alike engage in close-quarters combat, their weapons flashing with deadly intent. The child, with his ship at the forefront, leads an elite squadron of soldiers who storm the enemy flagship. The battle within the flagship's walls is brutal. Human soldiers, armed with advanced weaponry, fight tooth and nail to disable the alien defenses and clear a path for the child's ship. The child, now fully aware of the stakes, fights alongside them, using his knowledge of the ship's systems to navigate the complex inner workings of the alien vessel. The sense of teamwork and unity among the human forces is palpable, and each victory, no matter how small, brings them closer to their ultimate goal: the destruction of the alien threat. The battle within the flagship reaches its climax as the child and his team make their way to the central control room. There, they face the heart of the Galactic Council's military might, a massive AI system that controls the entire fleet. The AI, once thought to be invincible, begins to falter as the humans exploit its weaknesses. The child, with a mix of fear and determination, knows that the future of Earth rests on their success. The final confrontation is nothing short of intense as the child and his team fight to disable the AI and take control of the flagship. Outside, Earth's forces continue to push forward, their weapons now more powerful than ever. The child's ship, with its newly upgraded systems, plays a key role in the battle, helping to disable the remaining alien ships and clear a path for the assault on the flagship. The child's ship, once a simple prototype, has become the most advanced warship in the galaxy, and its power is undeniable. The AI's control over the fleet weakens with every passing second, and the tide of the battle begins to shift in favor of Earth. As the final blow is dealt to the flagship's AI, the alien forces begin to retreat. The once powerful fleet is now in disarray, and the human forces have emerged victorious. The visuals of the alien flagship, now a smoking wreck, slowly fading into the distance, are a testament to the strength and courage of Earth's people. They have faced an overwhelming enemy and emerged victorious, thanks in no small part to the child's bravery and ingenuity. But the victory comes at a cost. Many lives have been lost in the battle, and the scars of war will take time to heal. The child, once just a boy, has now grown into a hero, a symbol of humanity's resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. His invention has turned the tide of the war, and the human race now stands on the precipice of a new future. The turning point has arrived, and the war is far from over. The child's ship, the upgraded vessel that had once been a simple prototype, has proven to be the key to humanity's survival. The forces of the Galactic Council have been dealt a crushing blow, but they are not yet defeated. The battle for Earth is still raging, and the future remains uncertain. But one thing is clear: humanity is no longer the underdog in this fight. With the child's ship leading the way, the human race now has the power to fight back. The war between humanity and the Galactic Council reaches its final stage. The child's invention, once a mere prototype, has become the most powerful weapon in the galaxy. The human forces, now fully united, stand ready for the ultimate confrontation. The stakes couldn't be higher. This is the final showdown. The fate of Earth, and perhaps the entire galaxy, hangs in the balance. The child's warship, enhanced with the latest technology and upgraded with the ingenuity of Earth's brightest minds, leads the charge. It pierces through the heart of the alien fleet, its weapons blazing and its cloaking systems making it nearly invisible. The alien forces, once thought invincible, are caught off guard by the sudden attack. The child's ship moves through the alien armada like a phantom, its speed and power leaving the enemy scrambling to defend themselves. As the battle rages on, the human forces press forward, relentlessly pushing the alien fleet back. Earth's ships, now more advanced and better equipped than ever, join the fight, launching powerful strikes against the enemy. The visuals are breathtaking, the human fleet tearing through the stars, their weapons lighting up the darkness as they engage in a fierce battle with the alien forces. But despite the overwhelming odds, humanity's forces are relentless. They are no longer the underdog in this fight. They have become the new power in the galaxy. The heart of the alien fleet, the Galactic Council's command ship, becomes the target. This massive vessel is the key to the alien forces' control over the galaxy. Its destruction will mark the turning point in the war, and humanity knows it must destroy it if they are to secure their future. The child's warship, leading the charge, takes aim at the command ship, its weapons locked and ready. The final moments are tense. The child's ship races toward the command ship, narrowly avoiding enemy fire as it makes its approach. The aliens, desperate to stop the child's ship, unleash everything they have in a last-ditch effort to defend their command vessel. But it's no use. The child's ship, with its advanced technology and unparalleled speed, dodges the enemy's attacks and delivers a decisive blow to the command ship. The explosion that follows is massive. Bright flashes of light fill the screen as the alien flagship is obliterated in an instant. The sight is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. The heart of the alien fleet has been destroyed, and with it, the Galactic Council's grip on the galaxy begins to slip. In the aftermath of the battle, Earth's military forces emerge victorious. The debris of the destroyed alien fleet floats in space, a testament to humanity's resilience. The human forces have fought through the impossible, overcoming odds that no one thought they could. The victory is hard-earned, and the cost has been high. Many lives were lost in the battle, and the scars of war will remain. But Earth stands tall, having defeated a threat that once seemed unbeatable. The child, now hailed as a hero, watches the aftermath from his warship. His ship, once a simple creation, has become the symbol of humanity's ingenuity and determination. He has led the charge against the alien forces, and in doing so, has proven that humanity is capable of far more than anyone could have imagined. But even as he basks in the glory of victory, the child cannot forget the heavy losses that came with it. His father, the man who had once been skeptical of his son's invention, is gone. The child's father, a soldier who had given everything to protect Earth, died in the battle. His death weighs heavily on the child's heart. He had always looked up to his father, but now, in the quiet aftermath of the war, he realizes the true cost of their victory. His father is remembered as a symbol of human sacrifice, a reminder of the price that must be paid to secure a future for the human race. The child's emotions are torn between pride in what humanity has accomplished and the grief of losing those he loved. He stands on the bridge of his warship, gazing out at the stars, knowing that the battle is over, but the war is far from finished. There is still so much to be done. The child, once a boy with a dream, now understands the weight of his responsibility. He has played a crucial role in securing Earth's future, but he knows that the galaxy is still filled with dangers, and humanity's place in it is far from secure. As the child reflects on the events that have unfolded, he makes a silent vow. He will continue to advance Earth's technologies, to ensure that humanity is never again caught off guard by a threat like the Galactic Council. He will honor the memory of those who have fallen by using his invention to protect Earth and its people. The victory they have won will not be in vain. The child's determination is unshakable. He will continue to fight for humanity's future, no matter the cost. The child's warship, now a symbol of human achievement, flies through the stars. It is a beacon of hope in the darkness, a reminder that humanity has the power to overcome even the most impossible odds. Earth has proven that it is not a planet to be underestimated. The human race has stood up to the galaxy's most powerful empire and won. But the journey is far from over. The child knows that there will always be new challenges ahead, new threats to face. The Galactic Council may have been defeated, but there are other dangers lurking in the vast expanse of space. Humanity's place in the galaxy is not yet guaranteed, but the child's victory has shown that Earth is capable of extraordinary things. With unity, ingenuity, and heart, humanity has proven that it can survive and thrive, no matter the odds. As the child gazes out at the stars, he knows that the future of humanity is bright. They have faced the impossible and emerged victorious. And with the child's ship leading the way, humanity will continue to chart its course among the stars, united and strong, ready to face whatever comes next. The battle may be over, but the journey of humanity has just begun.